Welcome to this quick yoga stretch. This full body practice is perfect for all levels and will also target the hamstrings and quadriceps in an effective flow. Grab a mat, and I am so thankful that you are here today. Let's start with a side stretch in a wide-legged posture. So go ahead and bring your legs out nice and big. And reaching up, grabbing the right forearm, just stretching to the left, feeling that nice big opening. And then go ahead now stretching to the right, making sure not to pull on your joints. Good. And dropping the arms. Let's go ahead and fold in half. So bending at the hips, feeling that nice big stretch through the hamstrings, inner thighs, letting the head be heavy here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Go ahead and move to the left leg, feeling that stretch through the left hamstring and inner thigh. The lower back releasing as you continue to breathe. And walking across to the right now, feeling that stretch on this side. Good. Just let the head be heavy here. Back to the middle. Placing right hand down, reaching up with left, a nice twist in this wide-legged forward fold. Really opening up the chest and feeling the stretch to the back. Placing left hand down now, bringing left hand to midline and reaching nice and tall with the right. Opening up the side body here, looking up towards that top hand. Inhale and exhale. Good. Go ahead and drop the hand down. And turning to the left, we're going to bring ourselves into a high lunge, making sure knee doesn't come over toes, hips are nice and square, straightening through the back leg. Good. Reaching tall with both hands, open up the chest here, feeling that stretch through the hip flexors, and then turning to open up the left side. So reaching that top arm up, you're really going to feel a nice deep stretch through the iliopsoas, which is a muscle right on the front side of your body. Good. Both hands come up a little bit deeper as you dive forward, and then lower the back knee into a low lunge. Opening up the hip flexors, feeling a nice stretch through the chest, shoulders are pressed down. If you'd like to use a block under your hands, you can. Good. Now pressing back into the right leg, feeling that hamstring stretch in a half split posture. Flow here. Hip flexors. Press back. Half split. Forward. Low lunge. Press back. Half split. Nice flow here in your low lunge. And pressing back once again into half split. Breathing here this time, feeling yourself go a little bit deeper into this hamstring stretch. Toes are facing the ceiling, hips are squared. Inhale and exhale. Good, coming back forward into your low lunge once again. Bringing both hands to the instep of the right foot, and then you can heel toe your right leg a little bit further out just to widen those hips. Lizard posture. So you can keep your toes up in a high lizard, or knee can come down into your low lizard. Good. You can also stay up on your hands or come down to your forearms if that feels comfortable for you. Whatever feels good here, just making sure that the right knee doesn't extend over the toes so you're protecting that joint. Breathe, inhale and exhale. With each exhale, release a little bit deeper. Good, continue to breathe. Feeling that right hip open. Nice, now go ahead and press up through the hands, tucking back toe, coming into a high lunge once again, bringing that foot to midline. Right to meet left in a high plank, and then press back, downward facing dog. Really press back into the hamstrings here, the back of the legs. Hips are high, Hands are pressing down firmly into the mat as you inhale and exhale. Knees can be soft or they can be straight. Continue to breathe here. Good. Now go ahead and bending the knees nice and soft, bringing the left knee up this time. High lunge on the other side. Hips are square, back leg is nice and straight. As you press to raise up nice and tall, shoulders are down, chest is open. Continue to breathe here as you reach the left hand towards the back leg, reaching up through the right hand, finding that psoas stretch on the other side. Good. Inhale and exhale. Nice deep stretch here for the front of the leg. Excellent. Go ahead and come forward, high lunge once again, lowering that back knee now into your low lunge. So feeling that really big stretch through the hip flexor in the front of the leg. Chest is open, and once again, use a block if that's more comfortable for you. Inhale, shoulders are down. Exhale, release. Pressing back, half split. Feel the hamstrings release as you breathe. Good, and then go ahead, coming forward, low lunge. So let's flow here. Pressing back, half split, hamstring stretch. Forward, low lunge. Good. Exhale, half split, toes come towards the ceiling. And inhale, hips come forward. Stretching back, half split, and hold here. Really feel this nice deep stretch. Inhale and exhale, releasing with each exhale into the stretch a little bit deeper. Coming forward once again, heel toe to the outside of the left side of the mat. Hands come to the instep of the left foot, lizard posture. So knee once again can stay down, it can come up. You can keep your hands on the mat, or if you want to bring your forearms down, you can do that as well. Feeling this big stretch through the hips. Slowly breathing, letting go with each exhale down. Good. Pressing up to the hands once again. Tucking toes of back leg, straightening through here, heel toe, left foot, and meet in high plank. Press a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale as you're breathing here. Really scooping out that belly, making sure belly button's coming to the spine. Pressing down through the back of the legs. Feeling this nice big stretch. Excellent. Good. Go ahead and bend the knees. Walk the feet in towards the hands. Forward fold. So grasping opposite elbows, sway gently side to side, letting the head be heavy. Or you can interlace your fingertips behind you and come into an ostrich grasp, whatever's more comfortable for you. Good. Feeling this big stretch through the back of the legs, through the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release hands wherever they are. Root to rise. Inhale nice and big. And thumbs to heart center. So moving into our quadriceps stretch. Rounding your standing leg and bringing the heel towards the glute of one leg. Knees are together and hips are aligned. And if you would like to come into a dancer pose, you can grasp the instep of that foot and slowly raise the foot up towards the ceiling. Feel free to grab onto the wall or a chair. Otherwise, just remain in this quadriceps stretch, really feeling the stretch on the front of the leg. Breathing here, whether in dancer's pose or quadriceps stretch. And then go ahead and release down. Crossing that same leg in front, finding a standing pigeon pose. So relaxing the shoulders, feeling this 4 stretch as you stretch the hips and glutes. Encourage the knee down a little bit and go ahead and come out. So quadriceps stretch on the other side, heel to glute, feeling the stretch in the front of the leg, or changing your grasp and coming a little bit deeper by beginning to separate the heel from the glute in a deeper dancer's pose. Inhale and exhale wherever you are, feeling this nice big stretch. Good. Go ahead and release down. This time crossing that same leg over the front and sitting down into it, lowering your hips, making sure the knee and the ankle are aligned. Once again, you can hold onto a chair or a wall. Go ahead and release down. Excellent. Inhale nice and big and swan dive down. Half lift here and lower, walking back one foot and the next. Lower knees, chin, chest. Press into a cobra pose. Good. And release down. Coming through table, coming to a seated posture, cobbler's pose. So the bottoms of the feet are going to come together, knees are out nice and wide. Back is nice and straight and leading with the chest. You can either remain here or if you'd like to bend forward. It's not about getting the forehead to the feet. It's about stretching open those hips. So really settle into this posture as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the inner thighs open as you breathe. Good. Maybe pressing down the inner thighs with your elbows if that feels good to you. Nice. And go ahead and slowly come up. And now stretching the legs in front, you're going to feel a nice big hamstring stretch here. So back nice and straight, inhale, and coming out and over the legs, leading with the chest. Good. With each exhale, come a little bit deeper into this forward fold, releasing through the back of the legs. Breathing nice and deep. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And the knees can be soft, or they can be straight. Either way. Slowly coming up and coming to your back. A few final postures here. So go ahead and hug your right knee into chest, rotating the ankle one way and then the other. You bring the leg out to the side and really hug it in nice and tight towards the rib cage if that feels good. Both shoulders and both hips continue to press in the mat here. And now, grasping the toe or using a belt or a tie around the bottom of your foot, go ahead and straighten through this leg. Now the leg does not have to be straight, knee can be nice and bent. Feeling a nice big hamstring stretch, and then slowly bringing it out to the side to feel an inner thigh stretch. Once again, keep pressing both hips and both shoulders into the mat. Breathing nice and soft here. Good. Nice stretch through the inner thigh. Bringing leg back up, and both knees come into chest. Switching, extending right leg, left knee into chest. Rotate ankle one way and then the other. Then bringing that knee out towards the rib cage, hugging it in even tighter here. Nice. And then when you're ready, you can grasp your toe or your foot or even your calf, maybe using a tie or a belt, and then just slowly straighten through that leg as you raise it up in the air. Once again, the knee does not need to be straight here. Bringing it out to the side, feeling a nice big stretch through the inner thigh. Both shoulders pressed into the mat and chest is open. Inhale and exhale. Good. Continue to breathe as you bring foot back to midline. Release it down, knee to chest. Hug both knees into chest, rotating the knees out and in, just giving your hips a nice big stretch here. One way and the other, whatever feels good to you. Opening up those hips. Nice. Knees come to chest. And happy baby. So grasping the outer edges of the feet, knees come down towards the rib cage, and you can gently sway side to side. Good. Release when you're ready. Slowly come to one side and pause here for just a moment. Inhaling and exhaling nice and big. And then press up to a seated posture. Reaching up nice and tall. Releasing one hand to mat and feeling a nice side stretch on one side. Inhale and exhale, side stretch to the next. Good. Go ahead and come back up. A big shoulder roll back as you inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like more practices similar to this style, comment and like below. I hope to see you again soon.